All right, back here at ICAST 2010, I'm in the NetBait booth with Greg Vinson, just qualified for your first Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah, I did, Vance. You know, I was close last year. I finally got in there. Can't wait to go to New Orleans in February to fish my very first Bassmaster Classic.
You get over there and all that stuff, you know, up in the marshes and whatnot. I mean, what do you get this mat punching lure? You can swim this thing, punch mats with it? What do you
this is a brand new bait from NetBait. This is called the Kickin bait, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen our bee-bug. It's real similar to the bee-bug, but we added some legs to it, gave it a little bit of extra action. The bee-bug's kind of a tight action. This bait right here is going to move a lot of water when it goes through because of these two tails. But what you can also do, we found out, is you can rig it just like a frog and swim it across the top on an X-swim hook, just like that. These legs are kicking water up as you reel it. But one little additional action that we noticed out of this bait we didn't really expect is these ribs cause the body to swim like this a little bit through the water. So something a little bit different. We're all about trying to show the fish something different, especially in these high-pressure water bodies.
Sure.
You know, talking about showing fish something different, man, I got something that's unreal. I'm gonna start slow and we'll build up to the real deal.
All right.
This is what we call the Dirt Dog, and started off as a big bulky spinnerbait trailer or chatterbait trailer, and it's got two little feet on there. And what happens is these legs are so long they kind of wanted to tangle up when you're reeling it in. These legs are designed to cause it to kind of spread out and kick apart, so it kind of keeps it outside like that.
Those little knobs on it accomplish
that. Just two
that.
little feet. You know, it's amazing when you're designing baits what a little change can do and what it can do for the action of the bait. Here it is, reverse action on a chatterbait trailer. Kind of get the idea there with it. But you know, we love to throw a shaky head in the southeast, and but our fish have seen it now for 10, 12, 15 years, so we're having to get kind of creative. They still love a shaky head, but we're trying different baits on it. And so what we found out we could do with the Dirt Dog is we put it on a shaky head, and the best way I know how to describe it is almost a wacky style type action that you get out of this bait. Rig it almost upside down, but you see you got this little crawl body that's going to stand up, and I've got it on what we call the Dirt Dog shaky head. This is brand new from NetBait, and I'll show it to you here, Vance, without a bait on it. You see it's got two tabs right here on each side.
Okay.
It's almost impossible to pull this bait down. It's about as strong as glue. That it'll actually tear below this keeper before it'll tear off at the top.
Yeah, double flange keeper on the bottom there.
Yeah, and what these little keepers do is they keep these legs, when you cast the bait, it keeps them from falling across each other when it's going down to the bottom, so they fall just like this. Now the cool thing about it is when it hits the bottom and you pull it, these legs fold inward just like this. And when you pause it, the legs just slowly open. They slowly open outward just like that on each side on the pause, and then when you pull it, it starts all over, so you get this pulsing action just like this.
Constant slow motion with that.
Wicked finesse action. You know, you know, everybody's doing the flick shape, the wacky style, you know, stuff like that. This is just along those lines, but something totally different the fish hadn't seen yet. The Dirt Dog shaky head and the Dirt Dog bait. It'll catch them.
That is awesome. Well, y'all got all the bases covered. I mean, you got the aggressive morning bite covered there. You got the 20-foot deep shaky head and deep water bite. You know, whatever you run into, largemouth spots, man, that's kind of stuff that plays well in Alabama and across the country.
Yeah, it's all about versatility with these baits. That's what we found with the new baits we've come up with this year, is they're versatile. You can use them in a lot of different situations in a lot of different places, and that's what you're looking for out of a bait.
Absolutely. Well, NetBait is wonderful about that, and Greg, we appreciate you taking the time to show us and introduce us to the new Dirt Dog head and Dirt Dog body.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good to see you again, Ben.
All right, Greg. Good luck, buddy.